Various wise child conversations. 7-step. Specific conversations for specific needs. Your wise child is a tool that you can use for many purposes, not just to initially remember your dreams. You can visualize having specific conversations with your child, your own inner wisdom, in order to fine-tune your listening mode, to help correct any listening problem or address any needs, etc. For instance, when I realized I still had problems with distraction, I addressed the issue by talking to my wise child and asking him to be patient with me, and he understood. I realized by asking for the child's patience, I was really asking myself to be patient, and I was also using conversation as a tool for consciously keeping the communication open. Communication with your inner wisdom is just like communication with a loved one. You need openness in order to keep communication going. This isn't so much for the sake of your inner wisdom, but a way of keeping your conscious mind involved and engaged in the communication process. If you always speak openly and tell your wise child what's on your mind, remember, inner wisdom always knows what's on your mind, your needs, concerns, questions, even ponderings, you are training the conscious mind to stay involved. Just like the radio example, you can always use your wise child conversations as a tool to stay tuned in. Too much information in your dreams. Since this child has been trying to talk with you for a long time, don't be surprised if your dreams are flooded with information. This could be in the form of too many details in your dreams, too complicated, too many dreams in one night, or just too much to interpret, etc. If your dreams feel overwhelming in any way, you should visualize talking to your wise child about it. But keep in mind, it's not that your inner wisdom is sending you too much information, but that you are receiving too much information. You're new at consciously receiving from your dreams, so some fine-tuning may be needed. It's a good thing to have dreams so full of information, so be careful not to discourage the child from speaking. Instead, visualize helping your wise child to do whatever he needs and feels is necessary. Remember, let your wise child take the lead. Always remember, this is your inner wisdom, which already knows what to do. And of course, any conversations with your wise child are actually conversations with yourself. In my dream, the wise child, me, realized he needed to calm down, so I helped him to do this. I had an assuring conversation with him that I would continue to listen so he wouldn't feel that he had to tell me everything all at once. Remember, in a real-life situation, if a child had been trying to get your attention for a long time, he would naturally start telling you everything all at once. I even explained how I was new at this listening thing and needed his help in learning how to listen. This accomplished calming my receiving mode. Ask your wise child to slow down. In another situation, I had a number of dreams that moved along very quickly and was so full of storyline that I knew I had missed some important meaning. So I visualized sitting with my wise child again and asking him to slow down a bit so I could catch more meaning. He agreed, and my dream slowed down and became much easier to interpret. Ask your wise child to repeat. Another time, when I missed too much of the dream, I asked my wise child to repeat what he was saying. The next night, I had the same dream again, emphasizing the parts of the first dream that I missed or didn't understand. When you ask your wise child to repeat the message, you may not always have the same exact copy of the dream, but you will always have the same key symbols. And most likely, the place in your dream will be the same, because the place in your dream is the subject of your dream, literally telling you this is where you are at in your thinking on this subject. Ask your wise child to simplify. Any time that your dreams become too complicated for whatever reason, All you have to do is ask your wise child to simplify your dreams in whatever way that you need, and he will gladly fulfill your request. Remember, your inner wisdom wants you to get the message, so if you ever feel as though your dreams are not responding to your request, actually your ability to listen, then make sure to visualize your wise child responding in a way that you need, and it will happen. Even if you're not sure of the problem, you can still work on the possible reasons with your wise child, which is you, by visualizing different conversations. How to continue your dream if you get up in the middle of the night. If I have to get up in the middle of the night, or my dream is interrupted, I just visualize my wise child sitting patiently on the edge of the bed, awaiting my return. And sometimes I tell the child, "Hold that thought, I'll be right back." And my dream will pick up right where it left off. If you get up too quickly and forget to say, "I'll be right back," you can still assure the child when you get back to the bed that you're listening. Then go back to sleep with the expectation that your dream will continue. This will guarantee you the best chance of continuing your dream where it left off. How to recall important parts of your dream throughout the day. Now that your psyche is in listening mode, your dreams will take advantage of that and give you flashes of your dream throughout the following day. No matter how busy you are during the day, there are going to be moments when your mind shifts closer to the subconscious state. These moments usually occur when you're doing something that doesn't require much conscious effort, like a relaxing moment with a cup of tea, looking out the window, or even while giving the same sales pitch for the millionth time. The flashes will give you more of the message, so be ready to record what you remember in whatever way works best for you. Usually, I just jot it down promptly. Sometimes the flashes of my dream would occur too quickly, so I used two of my techniques to address this. Of course, I used my wise child visualization to ask for more than just quick flashes of the dream, and invited the child to talk with me all day if he wanted, that I would be listening. I also envisioned my picture puzzle, and the puzzle pieces that I needed becoming much more obvious. Both of these techniques helped immensely. I began seeing more than just flashes and was able to easily interpret more of my dream.